The year was 1929, and that is the year that legend has it that the po' boy was created by the Martin brothers, who came up with a simple but hearty sandwich when some employees went on strike, sending over 1,000 unionized workers off the job and then onto the picket line. The Martin brothers gave away sandwiches to the strikers that usually consisted of gravy and spare bits of roast beef on French baguettes. The story goes that when a striking union member walked into their restaurant, Benny would call Clovis, "Here comes another po' boy," and so the legend was born. The brothers needed a long loaf of traditional French bread that would easily slice and provide many sandwiches per loaf. A baker by the name of John Gindusa stepped up, and the French loaf that we know and love today was born. Fast forward to 2019, the year their concept was born. 1929 Po' Boy Kitchen at Lyric Market honors the po' boy history as a casual dining food vendor featuring Louisiana-style po' boys at its core specialty for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Now, they're po' boys. What we understand, they come with a variety of options, including seafood, non-seafood, veggie, and even surf and turf. Top the po' boys with their homemade etouffee or roast beef debris. Then you finish it off with one of their special sauces, and you have something that is truly special. With so many options to choose from, you're sure to have it your way. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm hungry and I'm ready to have it my way. So let's go check out 1929 Po' Boy Kitchen. Why don't we try? How are you? I know. I just, you know what's so funny? Let me tell you, before you even do that. I know, but let me tell you, hold on, let me tell you what I think is so funny, right? I didn't even know who you guys were, what was going on, right? I just Googled Black-owned restaurants near me, right? And then you're one of the unique ones that popped up. So then I was like, when I pulled up, I'm like, well, I don't even know where to go. So I went to your Instagram and it said follow back. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, my people. Thank you.
Welcome. A pleasure. I'm coming to hug you. But
Pleasure is all mine. You the owner?
Yes, I am.
What's your name?
Monica.
Monica.
Yes.
Darius. Pleasure to meet you. The conductor.
The conductor.
All right. Well, I'm about to spin a grip and buy up a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
So we're doing a review. So it's gonna be
Perfect.
all over the everywhere.
Would you like to start with our Mardi Gras beads or maybe
So
our real
I'm about to read you off
Yes.
what I'm gonna have.
Awesome.
So
Let's go.
do you have all the gumbos?
Yes.
All right. I'll do a couple of each.
Yes, sir.
A couple of each.
All right, so 1 cup of the swamp water, 1
Bayou
cup of
water.
the bayou water, and
Gumbo
1 cup
is
of the
yours.
gumbo served. Yes, sir.
All right, and then, okay, on the boudin balls, the pork, is it internal organs or is it just like flesh meat? I know it's a weird question.
It's flesh.
Flesh. All right, so then I'll do the boudin balls. I'll do the Mardi Gras beads. And let's do the red beans and rice with tassel.
Yes.
Might as well add an andouille link. That's the way it's supposed to go, right? And then on the po' boys, all right, I am probably going to do, Garden District sounds nice. A small, the shrimp, are the shrimp deveined?
The shrimp are deveined.
Okay, perfect. So then why don't I do a Garden District
Yes, sir.
with fried shrimp?
Fried?
Yeah, of
Go
course,
fried.
absolutely.
All
Gotta go
right.
that way. And then why don't I do the Canal Street blackened?
Canal Street blacker.
Yeah. I think that's everything, right? Except for what? What song?
You have to get
What I
the
gotta-
signature dish.
Hold on.
The
What?
oxtail yakami.
There we go.
Okay.
You have to do
All right.
that.
Well, then put the oxtail yakame on there, but no egg, no boiled egg.
Okay.
Oxtails, noodles, roll. Oh yeah, no egg.
Yes, sir. And would you like to add the shrimp, crab meat, and mixed greens, kind of dress it up?
I don't know. Am I supposed to?
Yes, that's the nephew Tommy.
Well, what else she said?
Yes,
The-
right.
Then the nephew Tommy. Yeah,
Nephew
then
Tommy.
the nephew Tommy is what it is. Wow, how is nephew Tommy involved in this?
Oh yes. Well, nephew Tommy loves our yakami,
Okay,
and he likes to get it loaded.
so you named it after him.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful, beautiful. And then what am I drink? What do you have to drink? Is this just it?
Well, yes, we normally have our signature drinks. Unfortunately, I sold out.
It's okay.
Yes.
So then why don't we do 2 of the lemon teas?
Okay.
Yep.
sir.
And then we'll set up a little space over there and
Okay,
we're gonna
sounds
go at it.
perfect.
Thank you so much.
You are absolutely
And so
welcome.
we're gonna bring your food out to you.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
And do you like redfish?
I do.
We have a whole red snapper.
So but here's the deal. I had let me just be honest, I had gastric bypass surgery.
Right. Yes.
All right,
I
you
know.
you're aware.
I am.
So it's literally one bite. So the
Right.
idea is to just make sure I have enough
Of
of like what represents you.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna eat it all.
Sounds great.
Okay, cool.
Well, perfect. We'll get started, and I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna be right over here waiting on you. All right.
Sounds great.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, so you might have heard this, but y'all think I be surveying y'all and trying to figure out where to go before we come. I really don't. I think there's a beauty of just like looking it up once you get on the ground, getting in the car and saying, okay, let's go over here. No reservations. Let's just go and have like the normal experience. And so this morning when I was doing that, I looked them up, and then I got here. I'm like, it's a food hall. So I'm like, okay, where's the entrance? Where do I go? Let me look on their Instagram. I clicked on Instagram. You know what it said? Follow back. So that means that they follow me. They know who I am. So that's always nice. So I don't know if the experience I'm getting is going to be any different from what you're getting, but they're sweet. The spirit seems nice. So I would assume that you guys are going to get A1 treatment just like this. All right. So let's see what we got. What we're working on right here. Lyric Hall, 1929, Po' Boy Kitchen.
This whole process takes 4 to 6 hours
Okay.
to do it.
Okay.
And again, you receive the nephew Tommy minus the egg. So you got our shrimp, you got crab meat, and of course our mixed greens. So enjoy.
I will.
And then another one that we're bringing out right now is another New Orleans dish too, gumbo zerbs.
Okay.
So this is a good dish for people that go on Lent. Also pescatarians, they add shrimp or crab meat to that as well.
Okay. Beautiful. We'll do. So I'm probably gonna hit this gumbo zerbs first, or I call it gumbo zerbs, but I don't think I've ever had like an authentic gumbo zerbs before. I'm doing it without the rice just to see. All right, I'm on point with my gumbo that I make, if this is what it is, right? So the broth is super rich, super deep. The roux has like this really sort of smoky flavor hitting on top of it. I'm gonna be honest with you though. Since I've been doing gumbo for the tour, I like the gumbo to be a little more balanced in terms of a pinch of sugar. I know it's the weirdest thing for me. Maybe because I didn't grow up in New Orleans. And I know if you're watching this and you're from New Orleans or you're from Louisiana, you rolling your eyes and sucking your teeth. But for us non-folks who are not from the boot, a little pinch of brown sugar would probably set this off and be amazing. So I'm hitting it like a 4 out of 5. It's delicious. The flavors are there. You get all the smokiness. The heat hits you on the end, but for me, just a little pinch of brown sugar, and I'd be like, oh my God, that's so bad. Well, let me try with the hot sauce. Let me see. I'll be like, oh my God, that's so balanced. Oh my God, they balanced it. That's just how I like to roll. That's what happens when you have a Yankee making gumbo, okay? Stuff like that. Let's try with the hot sauce. Let me see. It's here for a reason, right? Hot sauce helps, but I swear to you, a little pinch of brown sugar and I would be in heaven. But that's good. Solid 4 out of 5. Now this Yaki, man, we had this at Jimmy Pearl's out in Charlotte. This broth is like super rich, super deep. This is the nephew Tommy, she said. So this is like his thing, what he likes. All right now. All right. If you like Asian food, you'll love this. That soy sauce broth is super, like, you get it all. You get the sweet, you get the heat, you get the sour. That now, when you talk about balance, now that's some stuff right there. All right, I don't want to cuss, but that's some good shit right there. All right, let's go with the noodles and some crab and some of the collard green and a hit of the oxtail that she said took 4 to 6 hours to make. Mm-hmm. Mm. That's so good. I can't do nothing but wiggle my toes. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. The noodles have a good chew to them. The smokiness you get from the collard greens, the broth is beautiful. The oxtails have sort of cooked down and cooked for a long time. A little bit of scallion action just for some brightness on the end. Crab is smoky in here, oceany. I have nothing wrong. I have nothing bad to say about this. There's nothing wrong with this at all. Solid 5 out of 5 on the Yaki main, hands down, every day, all day. Now, boudin balls. All right. For those people who are watching these videos and you're not from like New Orleans, Texas, Houston, Louisiana, you might not be sure what a boudin ball is. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't like boudin balls. Because a lot of times what they do with the boudin balls is they mix rice with sausage and then sometimes like chicken livers or like internal organs like gizzards. They season it, roll it into a ball, coat it, and then deep fry it and then serve it with some kind of sauce. I've already verified that this is not internal organs, it's only flesh meat. So let me try it. Okay. Hold on. I gotta break this down for y'all. Hold on one second. It's a boudin ball. It's like a seasoned rice dressing, coated and then deep fried. The sauce on top, the remoulade, teeters a bit on the sweet side, which breaks up some of the spiciness. The rice on the inside though, there's not much of a party for me. It's okay, right? But again, I'm already partial to boudin balls because you don't get these in Chicago where I grew up eating them. I can appreciate these, but again, the boudin ball is just not my favorite. I did this for y'all. If I was into boudin balls, a solid 5 or 4 out of 5, right? If I happen to be into it, but I can appreciate it, so I'm hitting it with a solid 4 out of 5. Red beans and rice are here, so let's check it out. Now, I will say a couple things about the red beans. This is just as it came to the table. If you are from New Orleans, this is one thing I know about people from New Orleans. When it comes to your red beans, you like them to be mushy, like almost like a gravy almost, consistency. So these have some gravy, but mostly sort of whole beans. So that's what I noticed first. That doesn't affect the taste, just more of a texture thing, right? So let me go with the beans with some of the rice. And let me just see what we're working with. Here we go. Hot. It's hot. Okay. Wrong hot sauce packet. I see why she brings me the hot sauce. It teeters on a little, like, personally, I could use a pinch more salt. You know what I mean? Like, just a pinch more. It's a little undersalted. Try with the hot sauce. Try with the hot sauce. That might make a difference. I don't know, but let's see. And I don't know if I've ever seen people from New Orleans put hot sauce in the red beans. It might be a thing. I just don't know. So if you're from Louisiana, don't shoot me. All right. Love you. Mean it, baby. We got to go make groceries, my shit. Are you a shaker from Delgado? It helps. I've had better. It helps. But I've had better. I could appreciate these beans. There is some meat running throughout. I don't know if this is pickle meat. I don't know what it is. Let me hit with a little piece of sausage. Let me see how the andouille tastes. Oh, you know the andouille may make it too. Let me see. What the andouille hitting for? Delicious. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe it's a bite of the sausage and the beans and the rice. Let me see. Because the sausage has great flavor and the beans to me seem to be under seasoned. I'm trying to make this work, as y'all can see. All right. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for a miracle. Expect a little piece of salt. Let me see. It needs more salt. Other than that, solid 3 out of 5 for me. I tried it with the hot sauce. Tried it with the sausage. It's undersalted. So just know that if you come get the red beans and rice, the rice is like a parboiled instant rice, which is fine. I'm good with that. Hey, the beans are still kind of whole, not super like mushy, which could be her intent. Sausage is great grilled, but it does need a touch more salt. Now this might be intentional, but they're playing PJ Morton, Mr. Grammy Award winning New Orleans himself. All right, Bayou water and swamp water. I forgot who was Bayou and I forgot who was swamp. But one has crab and shrimp, one has chicken and sausage, right? Which, if you don't come from Louisiana, those are like classic, go with this one first. Those are classic, like gumbo flavors in New Orleans. Is shrimp and crab, like seafood, and then chicken and sausage is like a good one, all right? So this is beautifully rich. I can see like the darkness of this roux, which is really making me excited. Let me see. Delicious. Classic gumbo. Classic roux. Again, I'm telling you, maybe it's just my palate, I don't know. But I swear to you, a pinch of brown sugar in this would take this over the top. It's delicious as is, don't get me wrong. Solid 4 out of 5. Solid 4 out of 5 on gumbo. That roux has cooked down beautifully. The richness is there. It's really good. Let's try the one with the shrimp and the crab meat, which, how bad could that be, right? Exactly. This one, the reason it tastes like this is that crab that gives me a little bit more essence than the chicken and the sausage. I get like more of a salty, seafoody, oceany taste, which is great with this. This one could benefit from the brown sugar. I'm okay with this one because of that seafood taste and the sweet crab just hanging out through there. But as it stands, gumbo as it is, solid 4 out of 5. Po' boy just showed up. You know I can't do all this bread, but I'm doing this for y'all. So there is lettuce and tomato and fried green tomato on here. Actually, it's not green. It's not green, just a fried tomato. It looks, yeah, it's just a fried tomato. So maybe green isn't in season here, which is fine. I did ask beforehand if the shrimp were deveined, and she said yes, they were. So that makes me very happy. All right, y'all know I had weight loss surgery, so that all that bread is not gonna work with me. So I'm gonna take me one good old bite, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm taking a bite. I'm looking for something very very specific. Okay, let me see. Okay. Here's what I'm looking for. If you're going to make a po' boy, the bread is like the star of the show, in my opinion. And this bread is it. Flaky, soft, a little bit of chew to it. It's got to be the right French bread that makes a po' boy. Because if not, it's just like a shrimp sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Now, what would have really taken us over the top? Get extra remoulade, because you're gonna need some more. And American cheese. If they had American cheese with this, oh my God. But I understand. Shrimp is sweet, seasoned beautifully. Tomatoes are great. There's nothing wrong with this whatsoever. I mean, honestly, a solid 4 out of 5. No, I'm sorry, 4.5 out of 5 for me. This is really good. Try the other ones. When I go to New Orleans, I get the Patton's hot sausage po' boy. It's so good. And this bread with this remoulade is a meal all by itself. All right, the blackened catfish po' boy is here because I couldn't just get one po' boy, I had to get more than one. So, and you already know how stuffed I am right now. I can tell you, I ain't got no room left. But I'm gonna get me a corner of this with some pickle and some tomato and some lettuce. I don't know who I become in my older age. I turned 41. I started liking tomatoes all of a sudden. God, don't do that with mushrooms, all right? Or eggs. Okay. It's good. Could benefit from maybe a squeeze of lemon juice on top to wake it up a bit, but the fish is blackened beautifully. Flavors are balanced, salty enough. That bread is like really a star of the show. Honey, extra, I keep telling y'all, told you this last time, extra remoulade, extra pickles, a slice of American cheese, it would be off the chain. Solid 4.5 out of 5. Solid 4.5 out of 5. I'm gonna take
Open 5 months.
Really? 5 months?
Never had a restaurant before.
You never had one. What made you decide to do this after 5 months, Monica? Besides being crazy.
Being crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. I love to cook. I was in retail management for years, and I would still come home and cook. So everybody was like, "Mo, you need a restaurant. You need a restaurant."
Are you from New Orleans, Louisiana?
I'm from Houston, Texas. Born and
Where,
raised.
tell me where the inspiration from New Orleans style came from.
Well, okay, so I know I wanted to have a Cajun restaurant, a Creole restaurant, right? So I had a hard time getting started with my menu because I thought I needed a name. So when I started going through salads, soups, I got the sandwiches.
1929.
There's a po' boy.
Created.
So, exactly. So I did my research and I fell in love with that story, kind of the silver lining.
Yep. Well.
So we're honoring those strikers, and also when I found out, I should have known this, but Martin Luther King born in 1929, his dream.
So it made sense.
It
makes sense.
for me. I started cooking when I was 6 years old.
So, but how did you get? I'm curious. Like, how did you get into like Cajun style cooking? Was there some influence
I
on your
grew up
family?
with my family.
Gotcha.
My mom and dad are from Louisiana.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I had Big Mama.
There
I
you
had
go.
Padilla,
There
and
you
I
go.
was in that kitchen.
Yeah, because I'm like, where the inspiration come from to
Yes.
strictly do like New Orleans style? It's amazing.
Thank you.
We literally, yeah, I was just asking him. I was like, I'm not gonna tell you what he said. You'll see it on the video.
Okay.
But I said, what would you, scale of 1 to 5, we do 1 being worst, 5 being amazing. He gave me a number and I didn't even tell him my number and I agreed with it.
Okay,
So, you got something good going on.
Yes.
Good
and
to
I can
know.
only get better from here.
No, everything is good. Everything is good. And don't even mind the oil on top. As a matter of fact, that's the one I took, as you can see. Okay, the one with the oil. Monica, it's an absolute pleasure to meet you. Thank you so
Same
much.
here. Same
I know it's a
here.
surprise. I surprised you.
It's a great start to
Is it? I know it's because you guys start. We start this week, restaurant week.
Today.
It starts today.
Today, Black-owned restaurant week.
Man,
Yes, sir.
and I'm not doing anything around.
Really?
Is she? Hold on, I need a bigger bag. Hold on, y'all. I'm packing up my to go so I can take it back with me. And then we're gonna get this picture. This is mine, this is mine, these are mine. All right. What we doing?
Yes, brother.
Let's do it. You got it?
Thank you so much.
You are absolutely welcome.
Look here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're good. There we go. We're good. We're good. Y'all have a great day, okay? All right, thank you. So here we are again, another amazing restaurant review. And see, the food is good, right? But it's the stories that I feel like I like the most. The owner, Monica, said that she was in retail management. She would come home and cook. And she's like, I got burned out with retail management. 5 months she opened up a restaurant. And if this is the way she's starting and it's 5 months in, she is going to need more space, more room, and a bigger staff 5 years in. You could literally taste the love in the food. And I'm gonna tell you, this nephew Tommy Yakame situation, hands down, best in the country. And we review some folks with Yakame, but whatever she is doing here is hands down. The oxtail with the broth and the noodles, absolutely amazing. If you're ever in the Houston area, come on out to the Lyric Market. You gotta check out 1929 Po' Boy Kitchen. You, I guarantee you, are going to have an entire blast. Bring the whole family, child, and bring you some Tupperware or something like that. So you take your leftovers home and curl up on the couch, rub your feet together, and get the yakame. It's a little pricey, but it's oxtails, and it's worth it. Beautiful time, 1929 Po' Boy Kitchen. Check it out.